Hello, hello. Welcome back to Philosoweebs. 40 years of weeb here.
And I'm T-Cone.
We are like night and day as far as voice volumes are concerned. I'm like, hey, everybody, listen to me. You're like, hi, everybody, listen to me.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, man. What's going on, T-Cone?
Nothing much. How about yourself, sir?
Man, I'm living the dream as usual. We just spent, 45 minutes trying to do something that we couldn't do?
Such is the way of recording audio and video.
Technology
Yep.
in general. Sometimes it's amazing, sometimes it's not, but what are you going to do? We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Yep.
Just trial and error.
Exactly. So fucking A, man. What has excited you this week?
I feel like there was a lot, and I just can't think of anything.
I'm in a similar boat. Like, I know you're not current with the current season, but this is actually a fucking crazy season. There's an insane amount of shows. There's even more than usual, and a lot of them are pretty goddamn good. And by good, I mean bad, but I love them.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm in a similar boat. Like, I don't know what I want to say. Like, honestly, if I'm going to be... You know what? I'm going first. So, you know what excited me most this week?
What's that?
I finally caught up on Chain Soldier.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know why I was 2 volumes behind, but I was. And I've read it. And, boy, that's a great book.
It really is, man. I love the last volume. I was so happy with it.
Me too. Fucking Tenka has been my favorite for a long time. Might be Fubuki.
Listen, Fubuki was the reason I picked it up. So I mean, hey, yeah, I was very happy. But I gotta say, I forget her name. But the second, the commander of the second squad. She was so cute. She was like, it wasn't even like her being like titties out.
Was Second Squad the one?
She's like
Kyoka's
the
rival.
She's basically a Gyaru.
The one with the clones.
Yeah, the clones.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Mira. Yep.
She was so cute. Some of the way he drew her.
I loved her character because she's like, I mean, she's also hang on, I forgot the word. Tsundere. She's totally tsundere. She comes off like so hard. Kyoko's my rival, but also we're gonna save people.
Yeah.
And if you need help, you be sure to ask me. I was like, oh, this girl's waifu.
No, I loved when he ran into her coming out the shower and she was all blushing and like, no, stay. And I'm like, yo, this is my new favorite. Like, she was drawn
absolutely
so cute. It was amazing.
I agree, man. As far as like, we're in this weeb sphere, and there's a lot of like fantasy fulfillment stuff that we're always viewing.
Yeah.
Fucking Yuki's got it made.
Oh yeah.
That dude's living in fucking
God.
paradise.
Oh my God, bro.
All right, for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Chain Soldier there's this like alternate dimension called Mato, and there's peaches there that if women eat peaches, they get abilities. So, but there's also monsters in there called Shuki, and sometimes they come to Earth. So they have to there's a Mato self-defense force or something like that, which is stationed there to fight them. And there's 10 squads with I think there's 4 women on each squad.
Yeah, I think they vary, but
I think so too, but I don't think they go much more or less. I don't know. But anyway, I guess I'm getting hung up on the details. So with the exception of one child, it's 39 beautiful women.
Yeah.
And the main character stumbles across Mato and almost dies, but he's saved by this, what's her name, Kyoka, who her ability is like enslave or something like that, and she can control things. He's the first human she does it to, and he becomes her, well, for lack of a better word, slave. But every time she uses his power, she has to repay him with sexual favors.
He desires. I don't even think it's the fact that it's sexual favors. It's what he desires most.
You're not wrong. It's not. You're not wrong. It just comes out in sexual favors.
Yes.
Because when he has the interaction. Oh wait. So also her ability, she can loan him out, and different users with him give him different abilities, but then they still need to give him his reward.
Yeah.
So, but as we've seen, the one time with the girl, she only kissed him on the cheek because obviously
he doesn't want to fuck a kid.
It's not God. Right. This book. Oh yeah, all my complaints about lolly stuff. This book doesn't really have them.
Yeah.
Although we meet Fubuki's mom and she's a fucking lolly. I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, I digress. And then there was another one that happened just recently that wasn't sexual. remember. It was pretty innocent though. I don't know. Anyway, it's a pretty fucking great book.
Yeah.
Like, not only is it sexy, it is really well drawn. The action is great. It's fairly interesting.
I'd say the story is good. I think that like, you know, when I read dirty manga, a lot of the time I read maybe one volume and then I just look it up and I just skim through looking for titties. This is the only one that I'm just like, okay, I'm reading this. Like, I enjoy this.
So for me, if a story doesn't grab me on the dirty manga, then I don't even ever go back. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
I mean, I figured there's enough of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to do that. So.
Yes.
I gotta read more Inside Tentacle Game.
Yes, we promise episode 2 of that is coming. It's just we have to get it.
We have to buy the book. Oh man, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I like that. So yeah, I guess Chain Soldier is like my hype this week.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
My hype this week has been Dragon Ball. It's kind of a double-edged sword because it's what I was looking forward to most and was happy about. But
We'll be explicit. Dragon Ball what?
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the new game.
Right.
I am also excited for the anime.
I was gonna bring up
and all
Daima in
that
a second.
stuff,
Yeah.
But,
Let's talk about this first.
But the game specifically, I mean, it's fun. It's just it's in its early stages, so I have not really gotten to play all that much because you just lag out of every match. So
Right.
it is what it is. But yeah, that's, I've been looking forward to that, and I'm hoping to, I will be doing some gameplay videos, starting my gaming channel, doing
Damn
all
straight.
that. So
I saw some. I didn't see much, but I saw some gameplay footage after you told me about it,
Yep.
and yeah, that looks great.
it's amazing.
That looks really fucking good.
Yep.
Absolutely. So yeah, like on the topic of Dragon Ball Ball Daima just started.
Yep.
There's been 2 episodes so far.
Yep.
You didn't watch either of them, right?
I have not yet.
Can you watch at least the first one for next week?
I will, yeah.
So we can talk about it a little bit. It's cool because, like, I'm old. I'm 42 years old. I've watched a lot of fucking Dragon Ball content, and there was a time where it was, some of my favorite shit in the world.
Yeah.
And then I just don't care about it anymore because I haven't liked it. I haven't really liked what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Daima, though, feels like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It feels like early Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's cool. It's like, it's funny and it's fun. Goku is an adult child anyway, so for him to be young again just makes sense.
Yes.
And then, like, in the second episode, he gets this fucking, I forgot what the pole is
Power
called.
pole.
But it's called something different in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, in Japanese. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. That was cool to see him with that again.
Yeah.
And then Karen's like, "Why don't you ride Flying Nimbus?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Motherfucker, ride Flying Nimbus! Bring it back."
Nah, you can't be too OG.
I know, but it's cool. I'm definitely digging it so far.
Yeah.
It's actually nice to be happy about a Dragon Ball property.
Yes. On topic of old animes, I know I told you, I think they are remaking Bleach.
You did say that, and I hope that's the case.
I hope so too. It looks,
Fuck, dude. Just more Bleach with the new style of art. Please give it to me.
Absolutely.
Oh man,
that'd be awesome.
I love Bleach. We haven't talked about it much on the show yet, but it's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for that. I'm so sad I'm not watching 1,000 Year Blood War, but I'm just not paying for Hulu yet. When it's over, I'll pay for it. I'll watch it all. Then cancel that shit. Yeah, I mean, that's it's kind of a cool new trend, stuff like, because we know One Piece was doing this first, getting remade. I mean, it's cool because I'm a great example. Like, One Piece is awesome, but I watched 600-something episodes, and I growing tired isn't the right word, but, like, just too much fucking One Piece,
Yeah.
So I stopped, and I haven't gone back.
Yeah.
So if it starts again, then I can spend the next 20 years watching.
No, I think they said it was like, it was gonna be like 40 episodes or something, not too crazy. So
the whole thing?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said they're doing it in like 40 episodes.
But the whole story?
I think.
Fucking. What do you mean? There's 100 million volumes out.
Okay, so then maybe, I don't know. I have to look into it then, because maybe it's like the first couple arcs. I don't remember. But
right.
They definitely toned. I know they toned it the fuck down.
Okay. Well, also I know I've heard that there's a lot of filler in One Piece, but since I didn't read it, I don't know how much it is.
No, I'm pretty sure the whole point of this new rendition of it is like the people that don't want to watch One Piece because the fact that there's 1,000 episodes can watch One Piece, you know?
Right, but like just looking at the manga, I mean, I know there's a lot of filler, but there can't. How can there be? There should still be. It still seems like equidistant from each other. It doesn't seem right to me. The amount, you know what I mean? Because you would still think, 1,000 chapters would equate to. I mean, because let's think about it. Usually, I would think the average is like 2 chapters of manga per episode of anime.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it goes,
Yeah.
So for 40 episodes,
That's a
I
lot.
mean, come on, bro. He's gonna go. He's gonna go right to Gear 5.
Yeah.
He's gonna get out of the East Blue and just go Gear 5.
Shit, probably make me watch it.
I'm gonna watch it anyway. I'm so in. I even like the live action one.
Yeah,
I did. I thought it was fucking cool.
Is that still going?
They're gonna make more.
Yeah,
they only made
making
one season
more.
so far. I think it's 8 episodes.
Oh, okay.
But I liked it. I thought the actors were good. I thought the kid who played Luffy was great. His smile was so infectious. Like he was fucking great. Nami was good. Zolo and Sanji were great too. Like I liked it.
Nice.
Buggy was creepy, as he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess One Piece is where it's at. Sometimes I just can't get into the full on obsessed with One Piece. And now I don't know if it's because I haven't seen it all, or because it's just not my jam. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I just refuse.
Have you watched any of it?
No.
Never?
Nope.
So you've never watched any of it, never read any of it. So all you know is like what internet culture gives you.
Yep.
All right.
Clips. That's about it.
All right.
Clips.
Yeah, I mean, like, because some of the action's sweet.
Oh, no, definitely. Listen, I can definitely say I've seen some of the latest episodes. I saw
I haven't seen any of the latest
hype.
shit.
Like, I've seen it. I just never watched it, So, I mean, I can definitely, agree and say that, yeah, it looks awesome. But I'm just not going to watch it.
Too much. It's just too much.
Yeah,
You'll check out the new one, though, when it comes? No, not
maybe,
even?
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see.
That's funny.
We'll have to see. I think I'd rather invest my time into watching Dragon Ball and Bleach and, yeah.
That's fair. Hey, man.
Just not a One Piece guy.
That's fair. That's fair.
All.
I do like it. It's like I like it, but enough's enough kind of thing. Like there are some things where I can watch 600 episodes of it, But I don't know.
Yeah.
But then like I'm definitely like more of a Naruto fan.
Well, I was just gonna say I did that with Naruto.
Right.
Like I watched all of Naruto, including in Shippuden.
Speaking of filler, good fucking god, the whole season of him on a boat with flashbacks, I was so mad. But like, fucking, I love Shippuden. When it's like,
yeah, I mean, it was good.
When it's on the book, it's so good.
It was good, man. I mean, that was my childhood too. Was Naruto. So like rewatching that and then watching Shippuden, like that was really when I was getting into anime at first. Now I could watch like 2-3 episodes a day. Yeah, nonstop. That's how I got.
I watched so much more than that a day.
I know. But yeah, that was the good shit. And I don't plan on doing that again. So
like I'll rewatch Naruto, but now I know what I'll watch and what I won't watch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I will definitely skip around here and there, and like same with Bleach. I won't even watch the first season. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't like it, but I don't need it.
Yeah,
I want it. I want the world and the lore, and that first season just doesn't have it yet.
Yeah.
But like I will absolutely skip entire seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if anything, I would rather just reread. Like, I feel like reading gives me more enjoyment, reading the manga.
With some stuff, for sure.
Some stuff.
Absolutely.
But I think, like Naruto, Bleach, like, if I was ever going to redo anything with that, it would be reading.
Understandable. I mean, that's just, like, I'm a huge Frieren fan.
Yeah.
I love Frieren. The show is beautiful. Like, it's animated gorgeously. It's great. I think I've maybe watched half the season. You know what I mean?
Really?
I haven't watched it.
Wow, I'm surprised by that.
And it's not because I don't like it, but it's like I've read it all, and I love the manga so much. The manga means so much to me. It's almost like I just don't care to watch it. And on the same topic, same can be said for Chain Soldier. I never finished that season either.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch it, honestly. I skimmed it for reasons. And I was just like, I think I'd rather just read the book.
Yeah, the animation's dull.
Yeah.
I mean, it really should have popped a little more.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's something to be said for the medium of comics.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
But then you have the whole other end of the spectrum, Don. You know what I mean? The book is so great,
and
but
so
the
is
anime, holy shit! Like they understand what that is.
Yeah.
You know, like the last episode was the last part of the movie.
Yep.
So next week will be new.
It's
the turbo grinding stuff.
No. It's Wednesdays. Thursdays.
Don today.
Don today.
Don today's Thursday. Yep.
Wow. Cool.
It's fucking so good.
Hell yeah.
It's oh my god, when he's running to the bathroom and Momo's trying to stop him, and the grandma's just like, let me in on this. God, it kills me. God, it fucking kills me so bad. I know I said that last time, guys, but I just love it. Seiko is the best.
It's funny.
Fuck, it's so funny. And the whole thing is her making Momo think he's dead and everything. He's like, you are so mean. So mean. I can't wait for Ira to get in there and for them to all have.
Yeah, I'm so excited for all the other characters to get in there.
It's so good.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
So we'll probably boxing crab.
What?
The boxing crab.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Jesus. That'll be the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that means we'll probably meet Ira in 2 episodes. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Don, dude. It's just the greatest. I want all Don. I want my house to just look like I'm in Don. I don't care. Oh, man. Fucking A. No? You got anything else on that?
Not on that. Nope.
Fair enough. Let's see, where do we want to go from here?
I think we can talk. I mean, so this might just be a me thing, be a weird thing. I think we should declare some of the stuff that we want to do.
I know what you're saying. Because that's how we manifest things.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what we do. All right, man. I'm not going to stop you.
All right.
So, to set up kind of what our man T's doing here, we're doing this little philosophy. Let me start that over. We're doing this little Philosoweebs YouTube channel here. And, we're having fun with it. And we're still finding our way. But we want to turn it into something good, something great. Right?
Well said.
And there's only one way to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's
work.
all about community. It's all about work. So, I mean... So, I just kind of want to declare here, like, here's what we want to do with this. We want to build a community. We want to be able to, spread our wings, essentially, and get out there and do stuff and share ourselves with the world,
Yes.
We want to go to the con next. We're gonna go to the con next year.
A-con.
And we want to have things, set by that.
Right. Yes, we want to make a set of goals to have accomplished by the time we put ourselves actually in front of complete strangers. We want to have 3 places that we can send them. This very YouTube channel, our Discord server, and TikTok. I'm missing one, aren't I? Is there 4? Twitch.
Twitch.
So we want to start all of those things and get them going. We started to try to do a gaming video earlier. We failed. So we'll get there though.
And eventually Patreon as well. That's right.
Yes. Once we get a few people listening to us, we'll start a Patreon. I don't like the idea of having a Patreon with no patrons.
Oh, no, yeah.
It sounds sad.
But yeah. So that's what we're shooting for, guys. And the goal you forgot to mention. I think that's the biggest goal. 1,000 subscribers by next June.
1,000 subscribers by June.
Yeah.
That's big.
That's big.
It's big.
I think we can do it, though.
It gives us...
I mean...
Well, like 9 months?
9 months.
Yeah, something like that. I can't do math. Yeah, all right. I mean, but we have to build that base, right?
Yeah.
We need to... Yeah. None of those 1,000 people know we exist.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we just got to keep pushing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we gave birth to this little baby. Now we need to raise it.
Yes. Wow. Yeah.
That I think is what it is, right? We made it. Now let's take responsibility for it.
Yes. Absolutely. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Responsibility's hard.
I love how I'm the younger one and this guy acts more like a kid than me.
Hey, man. You know why? It's because I've been burned by a lot. I've been through a bunch of shit.
Yep.
I'm not going to go through it again. And also, there was really no reason to go through it in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
With the exception of it's what society expected of me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a whole conversation if you want to have it.
Let's have it.
But
Let's have it, man.
Because I'm at where I'm at now,
Yeah.
I refuse to have anything but fun. You know, I just watched, you probably never seen it, but you ever hear that movie X or Pearl or Maxine?
No.
I didn't think so. It's Maxine just came out on HBO this year. It got yesterday or 2 days ago. I just watched it. But anyway, it's about this girl who was raised by a super right wing preacher father.
Yeah.
Right, like
conservative.
brought
father,
up in the
super
church.
conservative
You know,
father,
her
yeah.
destiny was to be a church leader.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But she instead rebels against her dad and becomes a porn star.
Got it.
Okay, and one of the things that she learned from him, you know, when she was a very young child, was that I will not have a life. I don't remember the exact words now, but I will not live a life that I do not deserve. Right? I've done that. I have lived a life that I don't deserve. So now, I'm gonna live for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fucking fun. I'm gonna be dopey.
Yep.
You know, and that's it.
Yeah.
I stand firmly on this. You know.
Yeah.
Because what's to be gained by acting in a different way? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not hurting anybody.
No.
So there's no reason like that I shouldn't be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I work, I pay bills. You know what I mean? I'm a part of society.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
42-year-old weeb.
Yep.
You know? And it is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that's why. I mean, that's it in a nutshell, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just over it.
I'm
just fucking over it. So, you know, life sucks. Cute anime girls do not.
You don't think there's any... When you say life sucks, you think that's completely the truth?
Well, of course, life doesn't fully suck.
Yeah.
But yes, life does suck. Like, the majority of life... This is another thing I read in something, but I don't remember what it is. The majority of life experiences are difficult.
Yeah.
And are hard, you know, because living is hard. We have to feed ourselves. We have to stay warm.
Yeah.
If we have people who depend on us, we have to make sure they're okay and alive, right?
Yeah.
So the moments of joy that we get, we hold on to because they aren't constant.
Yeah.
You know, so when I say life sucks, it doesn't mean that I want to die. It means that most of life is fucking hard. And right now, you know, I'm not working. I'm not doing something that's hard. I'm just going to have fucking fun.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that's what I mean by that.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Into the inner delving philosophy of 40-san.
Yeah, you know, I've got a lot of philosophies. Some of them conflicting. What you gonna do?
Conflicting philosophies.
You know, I mean, that's
the
duality of love.
I found some conflicting stuff in your speech, I thought.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, so I was going to say, all right, so when you were saying, what is there to gain by...
Acting differently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's what we talk about all the time, is with power, right? That's acting differently in and out.
Sure. But when I... okay. In a situation like this, I'm not trying to take power.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, any kind of power I can get from a different attitude, I don't want.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like,
yeah. What is that power? The ultimate power is being yourself and being it freely, right?
Right. For me to act in another way would me denying myself, I think, first and foremost. I've done that. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't think that part was any of the conflicting things.
I got it. You explained it better when I brought it up. So
Gotcha.
Now I get it.
It's like, because again, acting better is also, I think, a stupid turn of phrase that I've used, because I'm just being goofy.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Acting better than that. Well, what is that? Who are you? And I don't mean you, but I mean the collective you. Who are you to think you're better than me?
Yeah.
What is better than me? Fuck you. I'm the best. Right.
Yeah.
Right. This is the attitude we need to have if we want to make our Philosoweebs something.
Yeah.
We are the best. People want to hear us. We not only do we want them to hear us, but we deserve to put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
Because that's why people have the choice.
Yeah.
They don't have to listen to us. You know what I mean? Like, we'll put ourselves out there. They can click or not.
Yeah.
But we have to believe that we have something to give them. And me, as far as me as a person, I think you've hung out with me enough by now. Like, what I have to offer, I think, is my personality.
Yeah.
I honestly do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, I can help people do things, but so can a bunch of other fucking people.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I guess I don't really know where I'm going with that, but like, I feel like me being this weirdo is something to offer. One of our coworkers the other day, we were talking as I'm on my way out the door, and I made them laugh. You know? And they just say, "You make me laugh." I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah.
It's what I want. I want to make you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you offer.
Yeah. Like, what do we have to offer in this world? I have an entertainment. I have entertainment. I can fucking entertain you, I can go do something stupid. Like, you and I went to that concert, fucking funnest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Just one day we went to a store. That's hilarious. That's awesome. I got to talk to an employee who didn't know what they were doing. That's some funny shit. It just blows my mind. Like, I want her job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want her job, and I can do a better job. Yeah. Sorry, tangent. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my view on it. Like what do you have to offer? Like, how do you view yourself in this lens?
So this is interesting because part of me, I feel like I have a lot to offer, but part of me is like, why do I have to offer anything?
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to do this, you do.
You have to offer.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess for this, what I offer is, I feel like it's, oh man,
it's hard. I know.
It's hard, and it's also like I hate sounding egotistical.
But that's what we're doing. We just told everybody our goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
I think that I offer greatness in every facet because
that's a t-shirt. T-code. I offer greatness in every fashion. Of course, it'll come in multiple colors.
Absolutely. But mainly black. We love black.
Yeah.
No, I think I guess more than anything, I feel like I offer growth is the best way I can put it.
I know what you're saying by that, because you're one of those people who will ask people questions in conversation.
Yes.
And allow people to think about themselves to grow.
Yes.
Because that's what you mean by that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because I could see that actually in your personality.
I feel like, a lot of it. For one, that's what I do to a lot of people that know me. I ask them the questions, which is how we arrived here, is by me just asking, oh, what do you think of this philosophical,
That's absolutely how we arrived here, yeah.
So I think growth is really what I bring to myself, to others, and I think it'll be, that's what the community is going to have by me.
I like that a lot. And you know what? I have an aspect of that in a different way. I've told you about when we did the improv stuff, the way I basically opened up our group, and would bring people in. So I don't offer growth in the same way, but I think what I do is allow people to be creative, and like I tend to give people a space to be as free as I am. I think that's part of my personal philosophy of entertaining people. Is bringing the freedom and showing people that it's okay to do it too.
I like that.
Because I think there are a lot of people who are they just do what think they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right? You know, they just do, and I did it too. I know. You know, you get married, you have the family, you work, you do this, you just do the right thing. You do the right thing, you know, but really what's the right thing? You know, if you're hurting, you're not doing the right thing, even if you live in a fucking mansion.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So it's interesting. I like that you said that.
Yeah. So that actually made me want to go on to freedom now.
Okay.
Because we're talking about freedom. So
okay, Aaron.
Do you consider yourself free?
Mostly free. I don't think you can ever be fully free in our society because unless you can just be a nomad. You know what I mean? Like if you want to have like a house and stuff, I don't think you can be free.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, we're as free as can be.
Yeah.
And me in particular, I have nothing holding me down except a dog.
Okay.
You know, but I also have to work and go and do things. And I also have a dog. Yeah. I can't just up and go like I want to, you know? Yeah. So, no, not fully. Okay. I think I have as much as I can enjoy.
All right. So, how about I reiterate to, do you feel free in a mind and soul?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think so. I'm an idiot. And I absolutely put it, and I don't mean my intelligence is an idiot. I mean, like,
the way you act,
fucking put it all out
there,
man.
We were just talking about.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And if I didn't have the freedom, I couldn't do that, you know, because a lot of people can't handle me. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You know, and that's fine. That's their right to.
So do you feel like you're a slave to freedom?
No. No, I do not.
I do sometimes.
You feel I am or you are?
No, I feel I am.
Okay.
I feel like I get wrapped up in, well, I mean, first off, I love Aaron Yeager, so that says it all right there, right? Like, because I even think about sometimes when I'm thinking about my goals, and I'm looking at my vision board, and I'm looking at this, and I'm talking to you about having goals and visions and this, and subconsciously somewhere in there is like, I'm still stuck on this Aaron Yeager thing because I feel like I hold myself back by being like, I have to attain freedom. I have to attain freedom. I can be free. It's like I am.
Well, I think, and this is a judgment on my part, I think that you're a person who gets very stuck in your head. I think you like to overthink things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right? I've gotten a lot better, but...
And I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's a big part of it. You know, like if you can maybe like shut yourself up every now and then, you'll realize maybe you are more forward than you think you are. You know? I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just how
I think a good example is the Brooklyn trip.
Well, how nervous you were, you mean, going into it? Well, and I was like, nah, man, fuck it.
Fuck it. And then you know what? It was fucking awesome. It went perfect.
In fact, it was the smoothest. I've gone to a lot of these things. That was one of the smoothest ever. Like, it was great. Yeah. Yeah, man. But that's another thing I've learned. It's like, if I really want to have fun, if I want my freedom to be me, I can't think about that stuff. Yeah. Because if I do, it will get ruined. Yeah. I know this already. All I can do is say, okay, most of this day is probably going to suck. I know that going in, but there's going to be one little chunk that's going to be great, and that's why I'm here. I can deal with anything else.
And it's like you're just saying about life, right? Most of it sucks, but those little moments.
Exactly. Boom. Dude, beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Yes, man. Wow, our Brooklyn trip is a perfect oh, man. Perfect analogy for life. That's what I was about to say.
There you go.
You know, if only life always ended up with a fucking Yukina in your face. Jesus. Yeah. You know. Yeah, dude, right? Yeah. Life's too hard to really get hung up on everything. Yeah. For sure, man. You know, I mean, fucking A. I don't know. I'm grateful to be where I am now. Yeah. Right? That's all I can say, because, like, you know, I've had herniated discs and shit, and like been laid up for 6 months. You know, no freedom there. Yeah. Like I remember at that time, I was so like miserable. I would literally like when I could walk around, I would get up and just go from window to window to see a different view.
Yeah.
Because I was just in the house and couldn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
You know? That sucks.
Mm.
You know, now I don't have that.
Yeah.
So I can,
really gotta be grateful for what we got.
Right, because that could happen again. I know that could happen again. It's like, I don't have a strong back. I could absolutely herniate another disc.
Yeah.
And then I'll be fucking laid up again. I don't want that.
Yeah.
42 years of weeb, back problems. That's hilarious. I love showing my age. Yeah. But anyway, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because I know I have more energy than people have my age.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking A, man. I want to keep... So, one of the things... Like, because, like, as I gained my freedom, you know, I guess I'm being intentionally coy so as not to spill everything on the mic, right?
Yeah.
So, like, once I gained my freedom, I didn't understand it. You know, or did I understand that I even had it? You know, because at that time I was so miserable, I actually felt like I was a prisoner. You know, in the period I'm talking about, there was like 3 months where I drank like fucking an 18-pack a night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was nuts. Like I wrote a song called "Cigarettes and Beer" because that was my life.
I would love to hear that song.
Well, I haven't actually played it, but you can read it.
Absolutely.
You know, I was miserable. I was fucking miserable, right? And I didn't know what to do with myself, and it certainly didn't feel like freedom. You know, it felt like a prison.
Yeah.
But slowly, you know, I came to realize I'm not beholden to I don't know how to fucking say this without skating around the whole issues. I was in a bad relationship. The fucking relationship is finally over.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, that's all you really had to say.
Yeah. So, like, once I realized
I believe
that
I know the situation.
I know you do, yeah. But I wasn't in that situation anymore. I didn't have another person then to answer to or to do any, you know, go by.
Yeah.
I really, you know, I found a flow. Like, I noticed that once you don't have to stop and, like, check in with something, you can just kind of roll into things, you know? And that's when, so right before that happened was, let's see, we started a podcast, right? Me and my friends started a podcast. We recorded maybe a month, like 4 episodes, something like that, before the big break.
Yeah.
Right. I was just starting to get into my creative flow. Like, it was just starting, which incidentally is a part of the reason why the relationship fell apart. When you're with someone who's trying to hold you down and they start going and you start going up, you know, shit goes sideways.
Yeah, yeah.
So after that though, so then, like, you know, in the immediate aftermath, we were still doing the podcast to an extent. It was going through different things. But once I understood my freedom, fucking creative overflow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when things really started going. And that's when I was able to go, oh, wait a minute. I can go take a class. I can actually go put myself out there and go do things and meet people. I don't have to just work and go home.
Yeah.
You know, it was that stuff. And that's when we joined the improv community and we started doing all that stuff. So, like, as bad as the breakup was, I'm grateful for it because it allowed me to, I won't say become another person because I was always this person, but to let everybody see this guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was going with that.
I don't either.
But I think that was my general point.
Yeah.
You know, is like I think that is understanding that you can have a freedom and you can do things, but to get out of your way. You have to get out of your own way to do it. You know? And we made a fucking lot. Like, we really did. We made a lot of shit, you know? We did a weekly podcast. We did special episodes. We did a live show. We were doing a lot of shit. And then my buddy Eric, he got involved in the rest of the community and started doing other people's shows and everything. You know, it was great. It was a fun fucking time. And we never would have had it if we had just maintained status quo. You know. Yeah. And there's another thing. So, having people around you that you actually can trust is very important. Me and Eric started that podcast, and first it was just me and him, and then Colby joined, and eventually our friend Benny joined, and we were doing this thing, and it was Benny, the very last to join, the least interested in improv comedy, who said, "You know what? Maybe we should actually take improv classes and see who else is doing this around here." And he enrolled himself and me as a Christmas present into improv class, and it was him and I who went first and into this thing, and we loved it. We liked it a lot. So we convinced Eric to join, and we sat out. We sat out the next round of lessons so he could do lesson 1, and then we could all do lesson 2 together, and that's what brought us in. It was Benny. None of us ever thought about joining the community. Yeah. We didn't. We were just this is what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
But Benny was he had the foresight to go, maybe we should go meet these other people and help each other do things. And he was fucking right. That was the greatest thing we've ever done. I had so much fun doing it. And I never would have done it without Benny.
Yeah.
He taught me that. He helped me trust again, too. Because after going through all that thing, there wasn't very many people to rely on. It was really only the 3 people I just named.
Yeah.
Those 3 dudes basically kept me alive and got me through things.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Life, bro.
Absolutely.
But it can be great. So we need to do something like that.
Yeah.
We need to do something like that. Down there, I did improv comedy, and then we joined improv comedy. So here we're doing, I don't know, weeb YouTube shit. We need to find local weebs. We just need to find other local weebs.
Yeah.
That's the start.
Yeah.
We know they're fucking here. We know they're here. It's so popular. We see how much manga we sell. We know they're here. We just got to find them. Problem with our area is just nothing to do.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there's just nothing to do. There's no meetup places. There's no nothing. So we just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I talk a lot.
That's all right.
Yeah.
He's telling his life story out here.
Not some of it. I didn't my life story. I got way more than that. But that is definitely the breakup, the podcast, and the improv is all. That's all the first steps into who I am now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was me learning how to change. The person I'm sitting here is because of that.
Yeah.
For sure. No. For sure.
I forget what I was thinking of the other day, but I was thinking about trusts, and you reminded me with that. I forget what I was what it was, but I always wonder what is trust? Because you can have trust, but it can be broken, right? And then
that's the essence of trust, though. That is the essence of trust. It's just an abstract concept as faith. Right?
It's not real.
I guess not. But it is if the person you trust does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a weird thing. But also what you're talking about is power dynamics. You know what I mean? If you want power over someone, you build trust. You get them to trust in you. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use them. Right? Because they'll be on their guard.
Yeah.
So trust is, I would say, equal parts amazing and horrible.
Yeah.
Because, take everything I was just talking about, for example. It all came to a head with my trust being broken.
Yeah.
Right? I shouldn't have had that trust, but I was right to trust in Benny.
Yeah.
He opened up my world, right? and he's to this day has been one of my best friends. You know, I love him to death.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just one of those. That's just one of those things, you know. What do they call it? Hedge your bets when you like you bet on like more than one thing at once.
Yeah.
To like, you know, hope that it's okay. Like if you choose to, so that's the thing about trust too. You can choose to trust or you can choose not to trust. And if you choose to trust, you just have to hope or have faith that it's paid out, you know. So, and like, and that, you know, that's just the thing. Like I trust. You can also trust somebody to do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's you just. This is so funny because that's literally what I was thinking about. I was like, I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I was like, yeah, like what is trust? I was just talking to myself, to like murmuring. I was like, what is trust? And I'm like, yeah, you can trust in someone. You can trust that they will be them.
Yep.
What that means, you know, that's what you have to figure out. That's what I was thinking of. I was talking about like meeting people.
That's awesome. We found it.
Yeah, I was thinking about like the type of people that because it came about because of the type of people I'm around, which is vague.
You mean like a friend group?
Well, work.
Oh, okay.
And I was thinking about like, you know, because everyone is in, for us is in like hot-headed mode kind of right now.
Very high pressure, yes.
I'm like, and I forget why I was thinking about trust. But
did you foresee something happening that did happen?
I think it had to do with, you know, because for me, I feel like I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff because I don't voice my
dissent,
or just I don't voice like that. I am upset when I'm, I'm just, I'm low key, keep my head down.
Right.
And I guess I was thinking like, you know, because sometimes people will act a certain way, but they're different, or like, with trust, we say like we're friends, but what if I'm behind your back saying something like, "Oh fuck, Chris, he's pissing me off today," you know?
Well,
I know that's
not
very,
a broken trust. If you were like, "Fuck Chris, I don't like him,"
that would be I guess that
trust.
would be
yes.
what I'm going for. But I don't know. And then I was just thinking about like the different people we work with and just like how they function as people differently. I'm like, well, how do they trust each other, and how do I trust them, and how do I know that I'm not gonna get turned on one day or whatever?
It's a dangerous line of
and
thought,
I was
my
like,
friend.
And I was literally just like, I can trust that they will be exactly who they are, and that's all I need to know.
You can trust that we're all disposable.
Yeah.
Every one of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Some crazy stuff.
I feel this. I know kind of where you're coming from with this. I can see it. Especially like we don't work with a lot of people. You know what I mean? It's a tight knit crew.
Yeah.
So it can be difficult. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to help and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. Yeah. Yeah. So human nature, man. All we can do is what we're doing. Just keep talking through it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like understanding comes, but it also doesn't fully come. I don't think we're ever going to really arrive at understanding.
Yeah.
But the more we talk about it, the more we will understand.
Yeah.
And I think that's important.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we were doing this. Like, that's why we're doing this now. Because I was at a point where I would think about all this stuff, sure, but it wasn't nearly as important to me as it was to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you, like you say, when we talked about you inspiring growth in people and your questions, you're one of those people. You would ask me questions, and we would all of a sudden be talking for like 20 minutes about some philosophical thing. And it's not a conversation I would have every day.
Yeah.
And the more we did this, the more it made me realize how important it was to have these conversations.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing this, so we could have those conversations.
Yeah.
granted, like so, but granted for someone like me, is I don't want to only have these conversations.
Yeah, no, I have. I will agree with you on that. Like as we've done this, I have noticed like, okay, yeah, I don't want to just be a philosopher,
right?
I
think we're finding a balance.
talking about it, and I like you said, yes, balance. Like I think there is a good balance.
I think this episode and the last episode there's a balance.
Yes.
I think we're having conversation and also weighty conversation. We're having both.
Yeah.
I think that's the right move to do for sure. Because I do want people to think, and also like, man, I hope we can achieve our goals.
Yeah.
We will achieve our goals.
We will.
Because I also want other people's thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, I absolutely do. I want us to go somewhere, sit on stage, and bring people out of the crowd and get their thoughts on stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's important because, I mean, we can only go so far ourselves, right? We have our ways of thinking of things.
It's all based on how we have evolved as a person throughout life. Everyone has different experiences and upbringing and all that. So
our personal perceptions, yes.
Yeah.
So to bring in others would be really cool.
Really cool.
Because I think that I mean there are some things that we won't necessarily find on our own. We need somebody to lead us in the right direction, to maybe ask us those questions for us to grow.
Yeah.
I think that's exciting. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Hell yeah, man.
Fuck yeah. So, let's end this on a high note. What can we talk happy?
Oh, this is perfect.
All right.
That's what I want to switch into.
What you got?
I recently taught Chris what the word baddie meant for my generation. I came and I was talking about an issue I had with some baddies that came in, and he's like, they were crazy? I'm like, no, they were hot.
No, that's not exactly how it went. First, I looked at you inquisitively because I knew you weren't referring to I knew it was something else. I just didn't know what it was. And then you were like, what? I'm like, well, to me, baddie means crazy. I love it, though. I love when we can learn these things. Baddies.
Baddies.
Yeah. I'm into it.
Hey. We're trying to find some weeb baddies.
Absolutely. They got to be at least like weeb tangential. Weeb adjacent.
There you go.
Like some weeb adjacencies.
So like a Hello Kitty girl? You like Hello Kitty girls? Is that
sure,
what you're
why
saying?
not? I don't know.
You're fucked.
Give a fuck.
You're fucked.
I don't.
You are gonna die soon. Then.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. I will make bad decisions. Don't you know this about me?
Don't
get
wrapped up with a Hello Kitty girl, Chris.
I will get eaten alive by a crazy girl. Yeah, it's absolutely. So, all right, you're right. Maybe we'll just steer clear of Hello Kitty strictly for that. Yeah.
Nah, it's all right. I feel like Hello Kitty girls are they're good crazy. Well, not
I think that
not good. Crazy.
I think if you want me to be judgmental, I think that a true Hello Kitty girl is probably going to be like too high maintenance, and I won't be interested.
Okay.
That's probably going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want Seiko. Seiko come to life.
Oh,
that's all I fucking want.
Oh, I sent you a TikTok that you didn't watch.
No,
and it was some guy. He's like, I just came to the realization that no one will ever successfully be able to do a good cosplay of Seiko. Because she's Granny. She's sexy Granny. You just can't do it.
I don't think it's true. I think that there are.
Oh, I'm sure
there are some fucking
amazing,
beautiful. Yes, absolutely. But also, let's think about this. Let's think about how old she is. So Momo's in middle school, right? So I think they're like 15 or 14 or 15.
Something like that.
So and she's a young grandma. So let's say her mom would be. We'll put her mom at 20 when she was born, right? So mom's 34, and we'll put Seiko at 20 when she's born. So that puts Seiko at 54.
Oh, okay. So yeah, not bad.
Gorgeous 50-year-old women, absolutely. Yeah. I would love to find one.
We will.
Yeah.
They will appear.
Yeah. Baddies, though. I got it. Now we'll see if I actually use it. I doubt I will.
Probably not, but that's all right.
I keep looking for opportunities to use the word gooning.
I mean, you can just throw some bullshit out there like, yeah, so I was gooning while reading Chain Soldier. I mean, it works. You didn't actually have to be doing it.
It works,
But...
yeah. And even if I wasn't, people will believe that I was.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god, that show was fucking hysterical. Oh my god. All right, brother man.
That's all I got.
I'm thinking that's it, right?
Yeah.
Totally. Like, share, subscribe.
See you guys.
Peace.